Hey all. This is my Casio MT-65 and it's one of my most favorite keyboards in the world. It has such amazing sounds on it. There's a ton of different voices. They're a lot like, they're very much like home organ type voices, you know. Some of them do sound like what they're supposed to sound like, but really they're just just electronic and unique sounding. And the thing that really makes this particular keyboard so special is this modulation section here, which alters the envelope of the sound and not just the envelope of like the amplitude, but of the actual sound. It does crazy stuff. I'm not going to really go into it because I want to do a whole video just on this thing because they're just awesome and people should know about them. But what I wanted to do was use a keyboard, send a keyboard through the SQR-ONE distortion pedal. It's a gated distortion, square wave distortion pedal with a pulse width control, and you can automate the pulse width. You can also gate the output of this circuit on and off. So rather than just only show it on guitar, I want to start showing stuff, you know, this pedal and other pedals with keyboard sounds, or just keyboard, you know, just to see. And surprisingly, not really surprisingly, I guess, but not to me, but the character of the keyboard sounds comes through, even though they're being obliterated in many ways by distortion, by being distorted. But, you know, I designed the circuit so that it doesn't, like, strip the sound of all of its harmonics and, you know, its harmonic structure and timbre. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna first just play. The one end of the keyboard can be switched to a variety of bass sounds. Then you can even you can do a lot of crazy stuff. I shouldn't get too far into this. Okay, let's listen to it with the SQR-ONE on. Sorry. First I'm going to do just adjust the pulse width manually while I'm playing, and then I'm going to automate it. I forgot to tell you, this side of the keyboard is an organ sound here. Good early Klaus Schulze kind of organ sound. Which Alright, let's automate the pulse width sweep. Whoops! Wrong one. That's a square wave that I'll be using for the gate input soon. speed up the modulation a little bit. So I was also switching. There's a pulse width range switch that switches the frequency range in which it works. You know, with the keyboard, it's a little tough because it covers such a wide range that you kind of have to pick the one that's works within that range the best. So I mean. Alright, let's listen to the gate input with a clock going into it. And then I'm going to adjust the pulse width of the clock. And you'll hear how it changes how much of the signal lets through and doesn't let. you can barely hear anything. And then with the pulse width beam modulate. So there you go. You know, the inspiration behind the SQR-ONE is more synthesizer technology. If you watch there's a video where I kind of explain all that about the SQR-ONE and where the circuit came from and why it came about. But anyway, you know, it's designed to work on any instrument you have. Anything and everything. It has, you know, the controls are such that you just fine tune it to whichever instrument you're using with it. And like I said, it's great for connecting an instrument to modular synthesizer system. Of course, it's distorting the crap out of it, so it's kind of, you know, in a way, playing keyboard through it, it's like how do I put this? It's almost like this is a controller, and the SQR-ONE is the voice, you know, the voicing. What this is just sending it a note of some, you know, with some of the timbre of the whatever voice it is, whatever, you know, tone that's coming from the keyboard. But still, it's fun, and you know, here, let's try doing. And of course, you can, if you have a CV expression pedal, you can plug that in and have this. controllable by your foot, and you can free up both your hands. I just don't have it hooked up right now. But there you go.